Woke feminist meltdown over Donald Trump election. All right, let's get into it.
Now that we're all saying what we're thinking, I'm going to go ahead and say that I think if you voted for Donald Trump, you're ugly. I think you're all freaking ugly, and I think you're dumb as bricks. And I think you're a bigot in every sense of the word, every use of the word. I also not only won't care when all the bad stuff that's gonna happen happens to you, I actually want it to happen to you.
Damn. Whatever you do, don't hold back how you really feel.
I am so frustrated!
This is not okay. This is not okay. This simply will not do. And this is not okay. And I'm not good with this. This is sick.
Now go to your room.
Beta!
I'm sorry! No! Why? I'm going.
Ladies. It's not that. I don't know if it's that deep. All right.
Now, even though I'm not from the US, I do find it hilarious watching these mostly woke muppets lose their minds over Donald Trump winning the election. So I gathered the best clips of these donuts having meltdowns for my mostly American audience to enjoy.
This is all pretty great. Like we're just gonna wake up tomorrow morning and everything's gonna go back to the way it'll be a psych. It'll be like a really bad dream, and none of this will have ever happened, right? Like it'll be like the first time, and then we're all gonna pull through fine in 4 years. Correct?
She looks like she needs a hug. Come on. Hug the polo, all right?
Please, someone tell me. I can tell you one thing right now, marriage is the farthest thing from on the table currently. So they screwed the pooch on that one if they thought that any of this was going to actually help with the whole family and kids department and lowering birth rates, because
The whole family and kids. What are we talking about? The way she said that was like, wow.
Not even. Any semblance of thoughts I had or hope for that is completely going to be a no thanks for me, love. You think I would ever even dare bring a child into this country now? It was rough before. Now? No. That's cute. And the men, don't even get me started about dating. To think I was still entertaining a few moderates here and there sometimes. No, honey, no. Not even close.
She's going to waste some good genes.
That's never goodbye.
Beta!
Oh my God.
What is wrong with you?
I don't know what's wrong with us, all right? The one thing I see in common with every last video here is a lot of these people seem to be really leading with a lot of emotion. And it's pretty, it's pretty sad to see, but they will eventually get over it. Let's say hypothetically, it was a horrible decision to put Donald Trump in office. All right. This is not the energy we need to go by it. We have to all come together and come to a common ground, things of that nature. This definitely isn't productive, but that's just me being an old man.
I can't do this anymore. I'm literally sick. I'm literally sick to my stomach. What has happened to America? What has happened to democracy?
Is it me or does everybody in this video look spoiled?
What has happened to freedom? I'm done.
Go to your room.
This is a message to anyone who follows me. If you voted for Trump, unfollow me and block me. If you didn't vote, unfollow me and block me. The fact that it's this close means I've lost all hope in the American people. Like, it should not be this close. Why would anyone vote for this person?
Is anyone else having a meltdown? I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to wait. I'm so stressed. How you can't look out into the world, into the people of this country and see what's happening.
Isn't that the mom from the 70s show?
I'm 48 years old and I have never experienced anything like this and never thought I would in this country. I don't know how.
And that's saying something because she has a face tattoo. That looked painful. So she's saying this is worse than those chest tattoos and that face tattoo. Yikes.
To handle this, I don't know how to get through the next couple days.
It appears as though this gigantic piece of won the election. And as much as I hate him because he's a gigantic criminal, authentically horrible human being, I also blame the Democrats for doing this. How hard is it to beat him? It's not that hard. He is a fake ass motherfucker who is not a real human being. He's a piece of shit. Democrats, how could you not beat him? Why could you not beat him?
The irony of that video is you are accusing someone of having horrible character while displaying horrible character. Anybody else catch that?
I'm supposed to go to work. How am I supposed to go to work and do all of my normal daily activities when I know that we all just chose for things to get exponentially harder?
She talks in ASMR.
And I just want my mom. But my mom voted for him.
I'm surprised.
Yo, his laugh is crazy.
At the result, but I'm not surprised. As a woman of color, I was so hopeful that a mixed race woman married to a Jewish guy could be elected president of this country. And I think that it had nothing to do with policy. I think this was a referendum of
identity politics. Is that what she's going to say?
Cultural resentment in this country.
Keep telling yourself that, darling.
All right.
All right, guys, it's time to go to bed. None of us are stressed about the election, right? We all are gonna just go.
She needs a hug too. She needs a hug.
The best night's sleep of our lives, aren't we?
It's not gonna happen.
I know I'm having a little bit of fun with this, but I do understand that in their reality, this is painful. So I feel for them to a degree. You understand? Like, it may be, like when Biden was elected, I wasn't happy about it, but no one knew about it. And, I just went with the flow and hoped that the world made the better decision, and then I was thinking at that time. So, and that's just putting your big boy pants or your big girl panties on, whatever you want to say. But in this case, a part of me feels bad because I do understand that this is their perception, this is their reality. But the way they're dealing with it is the reason why I believe Trump is trying to make so many drastic changes with America, because this is our future. These people, well, some of these people you see are the future of America.
It's not gonna happen. Go,
I've never seen nobody with an adorable cry before.
Guys, we literally don't even have to panic. We literally don't have to freak out right now. We don't even have to fucking, we don't have to freak out. We don't have to freak out because it's not even real. Because, bitch, recount the vote!
Guys, I just
After 3 shots of tequila.
voted, and I chose family.
Let's end this reign of terror now.
I chose family. I chose women. I chose America. I love you.
We're moving on. I'm moving on. We're moving on.
And cut.
I love all of this.
Oh, he's still going.
Let's do this.
Oh my God.
It's
going to be tough for me to get through this video.
utter betrayal.
If you voted for that man, if you voted for
anybody other than Kamala and you live in one of the states that it was, close, or if you didn't vote, fuck you.
Ooh.
Okay.
She put some sauce on it. Like she really put some extra sauce on it. Seems like a nice lady.
Live with that decision. Sit with it. Let it make you uncomfortable.
You voted against me. You voted against my right to live. You voted against all the women and their rights. I hope you enjoy your cheap fucking gas.
He looks unhinged.
I swear to God, if you idiots elect that demented man, I will burn this whole place to the ground.
Oh. Why is your face so close to the camera?
Oh, shiver my timbers! Shut up, man!
Forgive me for being a little emotional here, but what the fuck is going on?
Y'all want to violate my stuff? I don't give a fuck about none of that, because all the people that's violating my freaking life right now are Trump supporters. Y'all the only ones happy about this shit right now. Y'all the only ones. Y'all see I got my blue on. I done cried so fucking much that my blue went up, and I have to wear red because this is my freaking job. If I didn't have to wear this stupid ass color, I wouldn't be wearing it. Trust and believe me. Trust and believe me. I hate red so fucking much in my... Right now, I don't even know what to do. I've never hated red so much in my life until now. I hate red. Hate the fact that I have to wear this color today. I really do. Because I don't represent Trump at all. Go Trump? Honey, you gonna say... We'll see if you still scream go Trump in the next few fucking months. Let's see. We'll see. All y'all say go Trump, we'll see if y'all still screaming that. We'll see. Because I bet you won't. Because that man about to walk up in that White House and he about to tear shit up.
I have nothing.
Maybe I gotta cut it.
Oh, no.
Have I given up on America? I've also given up on coloring this hair because, right? Fuck coloring my hair.
A nice, beautiful head of hair.
Fuck having my hair be long and luxurious. Fuck all that shit. Fuck being skinny. Fuck being hot. Fuck being all the things that the patriarchy wants us to be.
What skinny people do?
Clearly, they don't give a shit about us. And I'm talking to you, too. Those of you ladies who have the internalized misogyny required to do what you did. Minorities who are so scared of a woman in power that you'd rather cozy up to the white man just in case some crumbs fall off his plate.
I bet she teaches 3rd grade.
So that you may eat from them. We are embarrassing on the world stage. Oh, God. Stop talking to men. Divorce your husbands. Leave your fucking boyfriends. Leave them.
The hell?
Shit about you. And I promise you, come over to this side. I will bake cookies. I will shave your head if you want me to.
I hate to be...
So you're making a decision and you're trying to get other women to make the same decision so that you can feel like you're not... All right.
person that gets on here and cries. But this could break me and my parents apart because they just don't understand what they voted for and like what it means and the bigotry and hatred that they stand behind and how I am trying to be a good person. I'm not Catholic like they are, which is ironic because religion's supposed to make you love. But I could see it breaking me and my parents apart because they just don't get it and they don't get that they voted for someone who's gonna make my friends' lives hell.
Now go to your room.
My life's okay. I'm a white woman, but my friends are not gonna be okay.
She said, yeah, my life's okay. I'm a white woman. Wow. My life's okay. I'm a white woman.
Oh, my life's okay. I'm a white woman, but my friends are not gonna be okay.
Maybe she's talking about the blacks.
Well, Donald Trump is now our 47th President of the United States of America. This election was not even close, which I find odd considering Kamala Harris's rallies. However, How can that compete when you have Elon Musk paying $1 million per day to encourage people to vote for Donald Trump? Personally, I'm disgusted by that. I'm disgusted enough to delete my X account.
Maybe we should have listened to Jennifer Lopez.
I'm disgusted enough to never order a Tesla as long as I shall live.
Oh, no. Or maybe we should have listened to Cardi B.
We do not care. America is no longer the land of the free.
So it's almost 2 a.m. Pacific time, which means it's well after polls have closed. And I am still just genuinely confused as to what happened. So if anyone wants to offer some insight, I'm happy to take it. Men are just genuinely not as concerned as women and don't quite take our concerns as seriously. And
I don't think Kamala mentioned anything about men when she was campaigning. She mainly talked about trans, LGBTQ, and what else did she talk about a lot? Donald Trump. Yeah. So a lot of men who voted for her, they didn't hear any of the issues, because what I noticed is a lot of people are idol worshiping in a way, you know what I mean, where they care more about the messengers versus reading about what the messengers stand for, their policies and things of that nature. And I tried my best to get as much information about Kamala Harris as I could to see what she stands for and what her movement was. But typically when you speak to someone who is supporting Kamala, they mainly will talk to you about Donald Trump, the same thing she does. And, it's not enough information out there for me to go that way. Plus a plethora of other reasons I won't really go in on this video. But this thing that's going on now, the gender war thing that's going on between men and women, it really needs to stop. It's pretty bad.
seriously, and
I think this is a big, huge part of the story that it's hard to even digest fully at this moment. But you have Elon Musk, who owns Twitter, X, whatever we're calling it these days, X, who is a disinformation propagandist and now has could potentially have a direct line to the Oval Office.
Also notice how people are really quick to label people like a negative label, like just put them in the box, like he's Hitler, he's this, he's that, he's this. And how can you ever have civil discourse when you're throwing these type of attacks?
Well, that didn't go the way we had hoped.
Not at all.
Or expected.
Yeah, I mean, for him to win the popular vote? Are you kidding me?
I did not know our country was that full of racist bastards.
Damn.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be an all-out war on the LGBTQ plus.
Just called most of the country bastards.
On women, on people of any color other than Blanco or Blanca or whatever.
No, they don't care about the Blanca. Super Blanco.
Yeah, so better go out there and get you a Bible, because you're going to be needing that shit now.
Oh, no, we, if they follow the Handmaid's Tale, we can't read.
I'm trying so hard to pull it together because I have to go into work, and I don't want any of the kids to know how scared I am.
See, here's the thing. One thing about me is I know myself. I know I'm not a racist. I know I don't have hatred towards women. I don't have hatred towards a human being. So when I'm listening to this rhetoric for people saying that a person that votes this way thinks this specific way, then it makes me go even further into what else is being said that is not true. And that's how this leads. Like, a lot of people who voted for Donald Trump, they may have voted for a specific issue. It could be for family. It could be for the economy. It could be for just a change in the way, the direction that the country is heading. It doesn't matter what party is running, just something different. There's so many different reasons why different people voted the way they voted. Some people also voted because they're a certain way because they're racist as well. That's in there. I'm not going to deny that. But to just look at things from one point of view and you can't see it from so many people are just, they only see things one way. All right. They're not seeing things from other perspectives. And this is a big thing why I like that Trump is trying to make changes in the school system. And this is someone who never graduated high school. Okay. I dropped out of high school when I was 17 years old, got my GED maybe a month later. Okay. A month or two later. I just didn't like high school. Okay. And, I just thought it was a waste of time then, you know what I mean? And I ended up at jobs where some of my friends had college degrees to get, okay, and we work in the same, making the same amount of money, you know what I mean? You guys went to school for this and you got debt and all these things, and me, I just studied and got hired, and you know, I'm working here, I'm working the same thing. I didn't go to school to do this. So my point is, I'm not saying that school is useless. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying I think changes definitely need to be made in so many areas when it comes to the United States, especially when we see so much money being sent other places while cities here fall. When we see so many people that are struggling to buy a house, we see that the groceries are getting higher and people have to move, and yet we still continue to see money getting thrown different places, and it's not making a difference. So most people are seeing that, and they were not believing all the propaganda that they were getting from CNN, that they were getting from Fox and all these different places, because there's BS on both sides. You know, I'm not a Democrat or Republican. I consider myself to be an independent, but I lean more conservative in my thinking because I have a son, and if I didn't have a kid, I wouldn't care about politics at all. But my son has to live here. It's another thing about Kamala. She didn't have any children of her own, so any decisions that she made, you know, she wouldn't really have to suffer the consequences of that. You know what I mean? So I'm not even going to go there again, but there was just so many issues that I saw on that side. And I don't feel any type of way if we're friends or if I know you and you voted a certain way. That's not going to change the way I feel about you. But we've come to the point now where so many people are used to echo chambers and just listening to people that they agree with, that it made its way all the way to the White House, basically. So sorry for that tangent. Let's keep it going.
How am I supposed to go in there?
I'll rewind with her a little bit here.
Yeah, so better go out there and get you a Bible, because you're going to be needing that shit now. Oh, no, we, if they follow the Handmaid's Tale, we can't read.
I'm trying so hard to pull it together because I have to go into work, and I don't want any of the kids to know how scared I am. How am I supposed to go in there and tell them to embrace who they truly are, to support people, to love people, to care about people, to believe that they can do anything, when tonight proved that that's not a reality? Like, I work in education.
Brother, I actually think half of these Muppets are just attention seeking, because who sets up a camera and starts crying or screaming like a lunatic? They all need Michael.
Stop it. Get some help.
Most YouTubers, if their channel starts to get a little bit of success, they'll start to notice that they may lose a couple of friends, family members that, will no longer call them or text them or check up on them and things of that nature. And there may be some underlying issue. And I noticed that it's a common issue. So when my channel started to get a little bit of success, I lost a large percentage of the people I used to kick it with, which, it hurts, but, you get over it. It's life. And when more of your friends find out about your political beliefs, then especially being black, and black people, we normally vote as a monolith. Most black people vote Democratic. Even in this current election, it was mostly, I think over 80% of black people voted for Kamala Harris. So it's one of the reasons why black people have no issue talking about politics openly versus other cultures realize that it's a touchy subject because it can really split the room. But it's never been that case in the black community, because the black community, everyone's voting the same way. So you can openly make jokes on, like, even comedians are afraid to say that they're voting for Donald Trump, especially if you're a black comedian, because they don't want to lose the room. And you will lose friendships. I've already seen a lot of friends and family. Even one of my friends called me and said, man, you're the only guy I can call and talk to about this, because if the other friends knew what I did, then it probably would put a strain on our relationship. So, you know, that's what it's like to have a difference of opinion. But what I don't believe is, I don't believe that because you vote a certain way that you have hatred in your heart, or because you're racist, or any of that nonsense that's, you know, that's being put out there. I think that a lot of people only get their information from one source, and they've been getting their information from one source for so many years that it basically has, with respect, brainwashed them to think a certain way. I've watched hours of Donald Trump talking interviews, and what I like about Donald Trump is I can see his flaws. I can see the good, the bad, and the ugly about him, but I can also see that he loves America. I can also see that he loves his family, and I can see that and I know that he's been president before, regardless of what CNN tries to tell me he's going to do when he get in office. And I've also seen people try to assassinate him. I've seen cases get thrown at him to ruin his reputation. And then him being a brash, blunt individual doesn't help. Okay, I'm not saying that he is the best president we've ever had. He's my favorite. I'm not afraid to say it. But I've never seen someone persevere through all odds, even when he first ran and now in this comeback, and win the way he did. I think it's one of the greatest runs that we've ever seen. Okay, one of the greatest runs that we've ever seen from a president. And I've listened to him on the podcast, and he speaks way more He speaks way more positivity when he's speaking about people. He compliments people, but he'll also insult you if he doesn't like you. He'll say, no, I think that person's an idiot. And I like that about him. I don't think that that's a great character for a president to have, but we're so used to these polished, phony politicians that when we actually see a real person run for president, when you can see their flaws, that we look at them like they're just like, oh my God, this guy does this guy does that. And then you find out years later that a lot of these politicians that you love had crazy scandals all over. They were just putting on a front for the cameras. So I like that I can see his flaws. Versus Kamala, we still don't know who she is. Okay, we still don't know. That's why she wouldn't sit down and let anybody get to know her, and that's a no-brainer. Among other reasons I won't go into, I think I've talked you guys' ear off long enough. If you like this type of content, like the video. If you hate this type of content, dislike the video. Leave a comment. Let me know if you what you think on the video, and I appreciate you guys for watching. Peace.